are you doing? Where's the spirit, buddy? How are you doing?
Good.
All right, it's Friday. You should be happy. All right. So I'm just going to talk about junk food equals SNS, social media networks. Okay. And then why do I think it's just a piece of junk? I'll get into that. So my talking points today, I'm going to make a comparison between real friends and SNS friends. Okay? Then I'm going to talk about some facts. Then I'm going to talk about conclusions. And then I'm going to take some questions. Okay, so let's compare real friends versus SNS friends. By the way, I have a lot of SNS friends. I have several hundred friends in Facebook, and I have 20,000 followers on Twitter. So I kind of know the both worlds very well. Anyway, let's say that you're in trouble. Let's say you're having personal issues, or you lost your job, or maybe you broke up with a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and you're suffering. A real friend will come to you and they'll comfort you, they'll listen to you. You know, that's what real friends do. Okay, SNS friends. Just click. They don't really care what the content is. Just click. Okay, let's say I die. It's my own funeral. My real friends hopefully be like that. However, my Facebook friends, just that. Okay? And then probably my family and close friends will remember me for a while, like 2 years maybe, I don't know. And then they may talk about me from time to time. My Facebook friends, however, unfortunately, they're not gonna remember a thing. Or they might delete me after 2 weeks, who knows, right? Hey, when you enjoy, you had something happy going on in your life. Maybe you got married, or you're together with your new boyfriend or girlfriend. Maybe you passed some exam, you got into good school, or got a good job. You're like, yay, and then close friends will be like, yay, and then it doesn't matter if you're 80, your real friends will be like, yay with you, okay? And then of course, what happens, your social media friends will just click, which takes a second or a fraction of that. But not only that, okay? They'll write some mean comments using their anonymous account. You suck, whatever. People do that kind of thing. And they're probably someone that you know very well, unfortunately. Okay, let's look at some facts. What happens when you don't have real friends or family members? Okay? We are social animals, and we need connections. And when we lose connections, life gets pretty miserable. Okay? This is some numbers. I meant to translate the table, but I thought, I'll just talk about it. Anyway, these are the people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and then the upper chart is man, and then the bottom part is woman. Okay? And then this is the number of suicides part of category per 100,000 people. So let's say there are 100,000 men. If they're married, this is total, so I'm just going to ignore that. In 20s, only 12 people commit suicide. Okay. However, if you're not married, it goes up to 30. And this is if your spouse is deceased. Now, in your 30s, you're married, 13. If you're not married, no spouse for a year, 42. And then your wife goes first, 85. That's a lot of people. And as you get older, you you see increase in number. And basically, when you have a spouse, you're like, this life sucks, but I'm gonna be here for my wife. And that same is true for women. If they are married in the 20s, only 3.9 people kill themselves. However, if you're unmarried, the number goes up to 11. Okay? And then it's almost, across the age, okay, in your 30s, only 5 people kill themselves if you're married. However, number triples up to 16.5 even if you're not married. Okay? So basically, less of a human connection you have, you're more likely to kill yourself. Okay? It goes, I didn't pull up the number because there's too much chart, but it's true with your family members as well. So let's say you have kids. More kids you got, you're less likely to kill yourself. Okay? Everybody goes through that kind of thing in life where, okay. Now, there's another disturbing numbers now. It's the life expectancy in the US. And as you can see, all the other countries continuing to extend their lifespan. However, in the US, it just dropped in the last 2 years. Okay? This is caused by 2 factors. One is opioid crashes. Opioid is a medicine. It's basically a painkiller, but it contains the same thing as cocaine. Okay? It works great. It makes you high, makes you happy, but when you're suffering with no connection, you get addicted very quickly. Okay? There's a study done during Vietnam War. About 20% of the soldiers are using cocaine. Okay, and it's terrible to be at war and like shooting at each other. So people are stressed out. They're away from their families, and they were just smoking cocaine all the time. 20% of the soldiers. So when the war ended, as they go home, would they continue to smoke? No, they stopped. 95% of the cocaine smokers just stopped smoking cocaine completely. Nobody got addicted. Only 5% kept smoking cocaine or had some other issues, but 95% of them immediately stopped because they were with their friends and family again. Friends and family really matters. Okay? And right now in the US and the Midwest, especially, like factories are closed and jobs are gone and the families getting divorced and so on. So people are losing connections, and then what they do, they get addicted to opioid. And an increase in suicide, especially white men, 24% up. It's insane, really. So this contributes to the drop of life expectancy in the US. No other advanced nation experienced it. Okay, this is another depressing chart. But this is the number of teenagers having depressive thought. So maybe they're like slitting their wrist, or like they're thinking about, so what if I just kill myself, that kind of thing. And chart here. This is the girls. The darker line is boys. And then as you hit 2007, by the way, this is when the iPhone was introduced. And then now it goes to 2009, and it just skyrockets. So you know what people do now? Social media all the time, and this is the result. Cause a lot of anxieties in you. So you gotta know what matters in life. Okay? Social media isn't that important, really. So, are SNS friends really that important? Okay? I would say yes. If you're doing business, heck yeah, it really helps. okay? Recruiting customers, that kind of thing. You're trying to sell stuff. SNS is awesome. So if that's what you're going after, go get as many SNS friends as you can. By the way, I do not have notification turned on my phone. Because every time I gain some follow, I don't want it to be ringing. It's annoying. I shut it off. I use it only 20 minutes per day. And it's strictly for business. But for friendship, okay, babe, maybe it's better than nothing, but it's not that much. Basically, who cares? Okay? So in conclusion, SNS friends, I'm sorry, but it's junk food. It's the equivalent. Why do I call that junk food? Because it can satisfy your social impulse. It's like, oh, I want attention, whatever. And then you get a click and you get notification, and then you're happy for the moment. But it really doesn't benefit you in any way, much like those doesn't. These junk food tastes awesome. I love like potato chips and burgers and fries. I just love them so much. I crave sometimes. Are they good for me in any way? Heck no. You start having like all kinds of problems if you keep eating that stuff. It's very much the same thing with social media. Believe me, you want to limit it. It's not good for you. Okay? Right, that concludes my presentation. And then I'll take like 3 questions.